And if you want, you can take that message off your screen if you want before we
Yep.
start. If not, we'll just get going.
All right.
All right, Mom, please do me a favor. And short answers are always better for TV, but would you just introduce yourself to me, who you are and what you do?
Okay, sure. Aloha, my name is Ma Kanu. I'm a third grade teacher at Red Hill Elementary, and I love teaching and having fun.
Why did you want to become a teacher?
Honestly, teaching found me. I knew I love kids. I love working with communities, and I ended up getting a summer job just tutoring. And before I knew it, I was stuck in the classroom.
That was 17 years ago, right?
Yes, it was. Yeah,
I asked you the grade levels you've taught. It's always been elementary school, right?
it has. Yeah, I've had the pleasure of teaching from kindergarten all the way to fifth grade. I'm in third grade now, and I really think that's my sweet spot.
Why do you think that's the best place for you to be?
Third grade is a really unique age and grade level. They're still so fun and excited about school. I love to have fun and do hands-on things with my kids, and they're just sweet.
Do you have a teacher that really made a mark on your life and you said, wow, this person's really helped me or influenced me, and that's one that you think of even today?
Honestly, it's quite the opposite. I didn't have any teachers that I felt like looked at me as an individual, and I felt like I always wanted to bring that into my classroom. When kids leave my classroom, I want them to always remember Miss Kano, always remember how special they were, how much I love them, and how much fun they had. So because I didn't have that experience, I moved from West Africa to Ohio in the fifth grade, and being the little African girl in Ohio was not fun. And I always wanted to change that for other kids who enter my classroom.
It's very important, I think you told me, that your classroom be a welcoming place and a safe space. Why is that really vital to you?
Honestly, children spend so much time in the classroom, and I truly believe when kids walk into a space that they can identify with, that they feel happy, they feel loved, they're going to learn. And once children feel safe, it just changes everything. So for me, decorating my classroom with items from Temu or Amazon and buying extra trinkets for my prize box, kids walk in, or even just having their names on things. They identify with the classroom. It feels like home to them. It feels safe. And once children feel loved and feel safe, they're just ready to learn.
Where do you get your ideas to create this space?
Honestly, I think of what I wanted in the classroom. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of positive interactions in school and great teachers. So I'm a big kid at heart. So when I think of school, I think of fun, I think of color, I think of a happy place. And I just come in thinking of what I would want. I'm also a mother and I'm very passionate about being a mother. So my daughter's now in second grade. I get a lot of ideas from her. I know what she loves, I know what she enjoys. And I just think of little Ma, like what would I want in a costume? How would I want to feel? And that's just what I try to give my kids.
Before you came back to Hawaii, you had gathered a lot of things for your classroom, I think you said, and then you came pretty much empty-handed to
I did.
start up your classroom again, right?
Absolutely. I moved back to Hawaii with just 2 suitcases, and one of those was school items. And those were really things that were precious to my heart and things I could not part ways with. But as far as decorations and border and markers, I got rid of all of those things. I actually gave them away to a lot of staff members and students. So starting over on a teacher's salary was not ideal. Using places like Temu, secondhand things, Amazon, and I created a wish list on my TikTok, which actually went pretty viral, and they helped me decorate my classroom too.
I saw your TikTok videos. You were receiving packages from people, and you would say thank you, and this is what they sent me, and you'd be showing
Yes.
it. So that came from people you don't even know.
Absolutely. Not a soul on there do I know, but I feel like I do. I've built such an amazing community on TikTok. And I think everyone can relate to school and everyone can relate to either whether they were in school or they have children in school currently. And it was something about my story that people just enjoyed watching. And they actually helped me decorate my classroom, not only by sending items, but we were in here on live stapling things on the border. They were giving me ideas of where I should place my couch that you see behind me. So this is our classroom. Of course, my 16 amazing students, but it's TikTok's classroom too. So I was getting packages. I'm still receiving packages to this day. I actually have some fidgets on the way right now that someone just DM me that they're sending, and it's just amazing.
And you found a space for everything that you got.
I really did. I'm constantly, and I like to change things out too. So when my students come in, especially when it comes to holidays, I like for everyone to feel represented in here and to know about the world around us. So right now it's back to school decor, and majority of it is from Temu. And coming up is Hispanic Heritage Month, and majority of that is already on the way in here from Temu. And then we'll go into Halloween and all the holidays. The beginning of the year, I like to send out information to my parents and feedback from them about what's important and special to their family. So whether we celebrate these things or not, it's in our classroom and we're learning about the world around us through decoration and art and all the things.
What's the kids' reaction when they walk in?
They love it. So, and the funny thing is, my third graders last year are now down the hall in fourth grade, and they are so jealous. So their things moved around in here and it's brighter. I even came in over the summer and painted my cupboards. And to go from 15-year-old gray, ugly bookshelves to bright yellow, it just changed the space. And they recognize things I didn't even think they would. So they're walking by daily like, where did you get that? I love that. And then my current third graders came in for meet and greet with their families. And so many of the parents said they wish they were in third grade. I had an aunt ask me if I could make a desk for her. I'm like, sure. And they just absolutely love it.
I know you said too that teachers all over the place, not necessarily in Hawaii or just in Hawaii, have contacted you, right?
Yes.
And messaged you. Have they asked you for your ideas and for some suggestions for their own classroom space?
They have. I mean, just a prime example, last year, my students became published authors, and I used a free program for that called Student Treasures. And so many veteran teachers had never heard of it. So that's things I share on my social media platform. And from there, they're going on and making it their own and sharing it with other staff members in their school. But all the things in my classroom, even as I'm unboxing things from my wish list, other teachers are going to my wish list and purchasing the same things for their classroom. I have a doorbell that's my attention getter, and the kids love it. So it's all these different sounds. And at first they're looking at the door like, who's ringing the doorbell? And I'm like, no, guys, this I ring this because I want you to stop and focus. I ring this sound because I want you to get up and move. And it's just amazing. And teachers just eat it up.
That's so much fun. Do you have a name for your space?
No, it's just B10. That's our classroom. We call it Aloha Vibes. It's our happy space. But yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And
Now,
my theme is, I would say my theme is groovy. So it's a groovy time in third grade. So we're just here to have a groovy time.
oh man, that is so cool. Taking this and having an atmosphere like this where the kids can come in, it's non-threatening, it's fun, and it's bright and it's colorful. Do you think it's going to help them learn?
Absolutely. I think anytime, even as adults, when our homes and our workspace are organized, clean, happy, we feel happier. When students walk in here, they know they belong. They know it's their safe space, their happy space. It's organized. I'm already getting such great feedback from parents to say, I have students from last year who didn't want to go to school, weren't too happy, and now it's a big change. I have about 4 students who are brand new to our school, and they are just so happy in here. I think happy spaces make happy kids.
You're not just a teacher and a very creative person. You're a TikTok person too. I guess you're somewhat of a TikTok sensation. How is that growing for you?
It's been amazing. I've always loved social media. My family always says I'm an oversharer and I'm the photographer of the family. So any chance I got, I would capture moments from the time I had a camera that could do so. And sharing it on my personal page was one thing, but then opening up on a public platform on TikTok has just been amazing. The outpour of support and community and people that are making connection to whether it's my story of moving back to Hawaii to co-parent or being a teacher, 17 years in the classroom, I just can't even believe it. And all I do is post what I will do on an everyday basis, and I'm just willing to share with others. So people really, the other week I forgot to share my outfits of the day for myself and my daughter, and people noticed. They were DMing me like, "Where's the outfit of the day?" I'm like, "Sorry, guys, I'll get it out later."
You've got
And it's just really fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is so cool. What's your viewership now?
I just gained 4,000 new followers yesterday because I did a live, and I gotta look again, but we're up there. I think I gotta look. I'm not even sure right now.
But it's in the thousands,
It
tens of
is. Yeah.
thousands.
Yeah. Just this summer alone of showing my transition back into the classroom, I gained over 50,000 followers from this summer.
That's amazing. So you have to constantly produce content.
Absolutely. But it's my life and it's my joy. So TikTok has just become another level of it. I just choose to record it. Whether I post on TikTok or not, I'm going to be doing these fun things. I'm going to bring a microphone in the classroom on Fridays and do karaoke. We're going to do Desk Pet. So it's just a fun way that I can just show that with the world and just share a little bit of our magic in here.
Well, good on you. And I wish you all the best for this school year. I know your kids are going to have fun and you are too. And you obviously love what you do.
I really do. I always say I didn't find teaching, teaching found me. I started off at a charter school with a bachelor's in sociology, had no idea what I was doing. And while being there, I ended up getting my master's in elementary education. And honestly, teaching has been the best thing to happen to me. I feel like it prepared me to be a better person, a better mother, a better friend. Children are just honestly the light of this world. And I get to it's a new day. Every day is a new day in here. And it's just so fun.
I love too that it's a tribe called Parents. I saw that.
Yes,
That's your site, right? On
that
TikTok.
is.
How'd you come up with a name and why the
So
name?
during COVID, I had so many friends and family reaching out to me because I was an educator, I was a new mom, and it really was a question of should I send my children to school? Should I homeschool? And I was given so many parenting advice, even though I was a new mom. My daughter was just in pre-K 3 at the time because they knew I was an educator. And then I had a friend say, hey, just create a page where we can all kind of just like get ideas and resources. So it started off on Instagram where I'll just kind of share some of my ideas as far as how we were all trying to navigate COVID and homeschooling or virtual learning because no one knew what they were doing. And from there just kind of grew. And being a mom is honestly my greatest joy. And no, I'm not their moms in here, but I do feel like I am that extension of their family. And it just kind of continued on into we're all a tribe, whether you're a parent or not. It takes a village to raise a kid. And, we're just a tribe. And once we look at life like that, I feel like children will just grow and excel.
Well, those are all the questions I had. Did you want to add anything?
Awesome. No, I think that's it. I don't know. Is it? Yeah. I
Oh
think that's
yeah,
good.
absolutely, man. I wish I was live. That would have been a
Eh,
perfect live. You should have put it on your thing live.
I know. I was like, man, I should have screen recorded.
Very, very cool. So I'm going to stop my recorder
Awesome.
and
If